Ellen, I am Dholie Pis-o of BSTM 2A, and today we will get to know the country of Egypt.
Including its history of flags, background of the country, basic facts and figures, flagship aircraft carrier, top tourist destinations, and its famous foods.
The national flag of Egypt is a horizontal tricolor featuring three equal horizontal bands of red at the top, white at the middle, and black at the bottom. The national emblem of Egypt in gold and white is centered in the white band. Red, white, and black are the Pan-African colors. The red color represents the sacrifices that the Egyptian people made in their struggle for independence during the British colonization, and therefore in defense of their country in conflicts with enemies. The white color symbolizes purity as well as the bloodless nature of the 1952 coup that ushered in the Nasser era in Egypt. The black color symbolizes the oppressing period that the Egyptian people were under the autocratic rule of foreigners or the British, and later on the monarchy period. The national emblem of Egypt is the eagle of Saladin, which is also a symbol of Arab nationalism. The eagle symbolizes the strength, courage, and determination of the Egyptian people. The gold coating of emblem represents power. The flag has a width to length proportion ratio of 2/3.
History of flags 1922 to 1953, flag of the Kingdom of Egypt and co-official flag of the Republic of Egypt in 1953 to 1958. 1952 to 1958, Egyptian Revolution flag used as the flag of Egypt. 1958 to 1971, flag of the United Arab Republic. 1972 to 1984, flag of the Federation of Arab Republics.
Symbols of Egypt, the national coat of arms of Egypt. The current official coat of arms of Egypt was adopted in 1984. It features the eagle of Saladin, holding onto a golden scroll which bears the name of the country, Gumhuriyat Mes'ar Arabiya, or Arab Republic of Egypt in Arabic script. Biladi Laki Hubi wa Fuadi, or My Homeland, You Have My Love and My Heart, is the national anthem of Egypt. The music of the anthem have been composed by Sayyid Darwish. The lyrics of the anthem have been authored by Muhammad Yunus Al-Qadi. The anthem was officially adopted in 1979.
Egypt has one of the longest history of any country, tracing its heritage along the Nile Delta back to the 6th to 4th millennia before Christ era. Part of a series on the history of Egypt are Ancient Egypt, Greco-Roman Egypt, Medieval Egypt, Early Modern Egypt, and Late Modern Egypt.
Where is Egypt? Egypt is located in the northern and eastern hemispheres of the earth. As observed on the physical map, Egypt is largely covered by desert with the Nile River running south to north through the middle of the eastern half of the country to drain into the Mediterranean Sea. The Nile is called the lifeline of Egypt. Around 98% of the country's population resides in the Nile River Valley. As observed on the map, most of Egypt is in Africa while a part of it, the Sinai Peninsula, acts as the land bridge between Africa and Asia. Lake Nasser, the largest lake in Egypt, can be observed on the map in southeastern Egypt. Egypt has 27 governorates. With an area of 440,098 square kilometers, New Valley is the largest governorate of the country by area. Cairo, the nation's capital, is the most populous one. The legal name is Arab Republic of Egypt. The capital city is Cairo.
Official language Arabic, national language Egyptian Arabic, state religion Islam, domain Egyptians, calling code +20.
And the total area is 1,001,450 kilometers squared. The land area is 995,450 kilometers squared, and the water area is 6,000 kilometers squared. The population
is 100,388,073.
The 10 major cities are Cairo, Alexandria, Borsaid, Aswais, Al-Mansura, Al-Mahalla Al-Kubra, Tanta, Asyut, Al-Fayoum, and Az-Zagazig. The currency is Egyptian pounds or AGP. Echo, Gulf, Papa. The GDP or the gross domestic product is $303.18 billion and the GDP per capita is $3,020.3. So this is what an Egyptian pound looks like. The Egypt 100 pounds in 2007 banknotes and the Egyptian 1 pound coin. The official flagship carrier of Egypt is namely Egypt Air. The International Air Transport Association or IATA code is MS. Mike Shera. The International Civil Aviation Organization or ICAO code is MSR. Mike Shera Romeo. And the call sign is Egypt Air. The top tourist destination. Egypt may be known for ancient treasures and rich history, but there is more to this nation than you might expect. From surreal waters and golden sand beaches to remarkable architecture and natural therapies, Egypt is worthy of your bucket list. Here are some of the tourist destinations you must visit.
Karnak, largest ancient religious site and consists of three main temples. Hypostyle Hall is one of the most famous structures of Karnak. It is located in Ilkarnak, Luxor Governorate. Red Sea Reef, one of the most beautiful diving places in the world, and home to thousands of different sea creatures. The sea beach resorts are located in both sides. Location: Swiss, Egypt. River Nile Cruise, a popular way of visiting Upper Egypt, Luxor to Aswan Road. Taking a sailboat or felucca down to the Nile is an adventurous option. Location: Cairo, Egypt. Valley of the Kings. Tombs were constructed for the kings and privileged nobles of the New Kingdom. It contains chambers and 63 tombs decorated with scenes from Egyptian mythology. Location: Luxor, Egypt. Abu Simbel, an archaeological site. The complex was located in its entirety in 1960s. Location: Aswan, Egypt. Egyptian Museum, home to at least 120,000 items of ancient Egyptian antiques. One of Cairo's top attractions and has two main floors. Location: Cairo, Egypt. Ancient Seven Wonders of the World. Great Pyramid of Giza, located in Giza Necropolis, Egypt. Lighthouse of Alexandria. Location: Alexandria, Egypt.
Gastronomy or famous foods in Egypt. When we think of Egypt, we think of the pyramids, Sphinx, pharaohs, hieroglyphics, mummies, and ancient temples, to name a few. But when we think of Egyptian food, it's not so well known. However, I'm here to enlighten you about the delicious foods that are readily available in Egypt and are extremely tasty, to say the least. Largely inspired by Oriental cuisine, Egyptian gastronomy also has some dishes of its own. Like other countries, food is a large part of Egyptian culture, where you can find different varieties of the same food all over Egypt, north to south, with each region adding to its own unique flavor or twist to recipe. Sounds tantalizingly tasty, right? Here are the 6 tasty dishes you need to try in Egypt.
Fulwa Tameya. Essentially, fava beans and falafel are the original Egyptian fast foods. They're a staple of Egyptian diet. Egypt is the actual origin of these delightful fried treats. Kushari, carb overload, one of Egypt's favorite street foods, a perfect meal that is substantial, nutrient-packed, and cheap. Hamam mashi, stuffed pigeon kept in mud brick lofts. Egyptians traditionally have this on special occasions, but this dish is not difficult to find on a restaurant menu. Fiter baladi, Egyptian pizza which is super buttery and full of calories. The original is served plain, but can be ordered savory with vegetables, meats, and etc. Shawarma. Although not native to Egypt originally, it has become so as Egypt was part of Ottoman Empire. Layers of meat that are placed to a spit and grilled all day long. Shawarma sangas are a big highlight. Kofta and kebab, minced beef or lamb with plenty of spices thrown in, thin rolled and grilled. Also called as Egyptian style sausage, kebab is prepped with pieces of meat.
That's it. Thank you. I hope you learned a lot from me and I hope you will include Egypt in your next bucket list. See you!